Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the final segment of our special show here on Eid Day called Eid in the Summer. I'm your host again, Abul Hasnat. Thank you to those of you that have stayed throughout the entire show that I've done, and those that have just joined us or just joined us for this final segment. Eid Mubarak, taqabbal minna wa minkum, inshallah. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I've got 5 new guests and I've got such a small amount of time. I've had 4 guests in the first segment and 4 guests in the middle segment, and then 5 guests here now. So I've had a lot of people come forward, alhamdulillah. As always here on IQRA Bangla, we say that our WhatsApp number and our email is across the bottom. We love your suggestions, we love to talk, so please do get in touch with us. If you want to come on my regular show, Islam the Way of Life, do get in touch. Or let us know if you want to come to one of my special shows like this one. I did Joyful Ramadan, and now I've got Eid in the Summer, inshallah. So I'm now going to introduce my 5 guests, starting with the 3 men on my right. So I'm going to go over to the far side. Young man, when you're ready, I want you to look into your camera. Do salam, say your name and your age.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Shu'aib and I'm 10 years old. Eid Mubarak.
Welcome, Shu'aib. And young man in the middle.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Tawheed, my age is 9. Eid Mubarak.
Welcome, Tawheed. Young man closest to me.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Akram and I'm 8 years old and Eid Mubarak.
Welcome, Akram. Young man closest to me, if you want to look into your camera and do salam.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Zahir and I'm 10 years old and Eid Mubarak.
Welcome, Zahir. And lastly, young lady on the far side.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Liana, I'm 10 years old. Eid Mubarak.
MashaAllah. And I hope you said Eid Mubarak back to them as well, because they've given you the greetings of Eid. Right. They've brought me 5 different talents. So I've asked for the Quran to go first. So I'm looking at Tawheed. Tawheed, I'm going to ask you to go first. What surah are you going to recite for us?
I'm doing Suratul Alaq.
Suratul Alaq. Okay, you're going to give us about half of the surah? Or all of it?
I don't know.
Okay. I want you to look into the camera when you're ready.
Okay.
To recite, and when you're done, do let us know, inshallah. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطية فليدع نادية سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Well done. Sadaqallahu alayhi. That's very good. How long did it take you to memorize Surah Alaq?
I memorized it before. It took like maybe 5 days.
5 days. Wow. And where do you study?
Kurtuba.
In Kurtuba, mashallah. It's good to have all of you guys from Kurtuba on this special show. Well done, Tawheed. That's really good. I'm going to come over to you, Akram. You're going to do us a recitation, aren't you? Which surah are you going to do for us?
I'm going to do Surah Al-Layl.
Surah Al-Layl. Okay, Bismillah. I want you to look into your camera. Sit up straight so you've got lots of air in your lungs. And when you're ready, recite.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا للهدى وإنا لنا للآخرة والأولى فأنذرتكم نار تلظى لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى الذي كذب وتولى وسيجنبها الأتقى الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى ولسوف يرضى.
Sadaqallahu al-Aliyah. MashaAllah, well done. Very difficult surahs to memorize because they're no longer short, are they? So all the surahs before that were short, weren't they? And then when you get to Alaq, which is 19 ayahs long, when you get to Surah Layl, which is 21 ayahs long, they get difficult, don't they? How have you been finding your memorization? Has it been getting easier or you getting used to it? How about yourself, Tawheed?
I'm also getting used to it.
Inshallah. Right. Let's talk about Eid because it's Eid day today. Now, all my other guests have been telling me about what they've been doing on Eid. So I'm going to come over to you, Liana. How has your Eid been today? What have you been up to? Have you had family come round?
Yes.
What sort of food have you been having?
Biryani and samosas.
Oh, biryani and samosa. My definite favourite. Is that your favourite? Yeah? Have you had any desserts today?
Ice cream.
Oh gosh, biryani and samosa and ice cream. That's a delicious combination. At my age, a very difficult one. I'm sure mums and dads at home, you're going to have that a tough ingestion to go through. Well, that's lovely to hear, Liana. Zahir, how has your Eid been?
Good.
Yeah? You want to share us a little bit about what you've been up to?
We've been going to the mosque to pray Eid Salah, then we came home, we played together, went outside, had fun.
MashaAllah, that's good. And you know what? That's what I love about Eid. It's more or less similar for all of us. Just like as Zahir said, it's going to the masjid, then coming home, spending time with the family, eating, maybe popping out to the park, or maybe popping over to the shops. Let me ask Shuaib, we haven't spoken to you yet. How was your Eid?
It was pretty good.
What did you get? Do you want to share a little bit about what you got up to?
I played outside with my friends and had a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great.
And I went to the park.
And your friends are all celebrating Eid as well, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Did you have any non-Muslim friends that you got to see today?
No.
No, so an Eid day, that's another good thing about maybe, especially where we are in East London, there's just so many other Muslims celebrating. You go to the park, you can find other Muslims. How about yourself, Tawheed? Have cousins come round?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what you got up to.
Me and my cousin played like a tag around like the building.
Tag around the building. Oh, I used to love that when I was your age. So did you lose or did you win?
Second place.
Second place. You look like someone that's really fast, so I believe you. Akram, you're a lucky one because you've got Bengali family and Moroccan family, haven't you? So how has your Eid been?
At first I went to eat Salah like I always do. Then I came back home and I had lots of sweets, Moroccan sweets and Bengali sweets.
Wow.
Then I had chicken curry and then I had couscous. It's Moroccan and Bengali
That's
sweets.
right, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, then for dessert I forgot what it's called, but it's like this orange thing.
Halwa? Is it carrot halwa? If it's orange, that's what I'm thinking of.
No, it's Bengali sweet. Halwa. No, it's
Bengali
Bengali sweet.
Wow.
It's like, what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but it's like this orange one.
You know what, Akram, the number of things you're telling me, the amount of sweets you have, you must have had a lot of energy throughout the day today.
Yeah, and then after that I went outside with all my family and all my cousins and played football together.
MashaAllah. I hope you guys have had a fun, pack-filled day like all of my guests have been telling me. SubhanAllah, young Akram's got multiple cultural foods into his tiny little body, mashallah. So well done to you. Alhamdulillah. Right. Anyway, I want to hear some of the other talents we have. Thank you, Tawheed and Akram, for the Quran. I'm going to let Shoaib go later, actually. I'm going to come over to you, Zahir, because you've prepared and memorized a story that you're going to tell us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to look into your camera. When you're ready, begin your story.
So I'm doing the story of Zamzam. So Ibrahim alayhi salam and his wife Hajar radiallahu anh went to another city to go guide people to Islam. Ibrahim alayhi salam got an order from Allah. Then he went and left his wife Hajar in the desert. Then Hajar and her baby, they were thirsty. So Hajar ran to mountains and ran between Safa and Marwa 7 times, and then she came back, and then Jibreel alayhi salam came down and told Hajar radiallahu anh that Jibreel will strike his heel on the ground, and then Zamzam popped out, and then Hajar radiallahu anh fed her baby Ismail alayhi salam the water, and then she put rocks around Hajar alayhi salam Hajar radiallahu anh put rocks around the Zamzam, and then she told it Zamzam, and that's how it got its name.
MashaAllah. It's in the previous segment we had Hamza tell us the same story, and we've heard another time. So you can see we've told these guys, go and choose what you want to do, and everyone chooses these stories because they're the most fun. I'm going to ask, I know you've read the story to us, so I'm going to test the rest of you. Maybe I'm going to test Julia. Tell us a bit more about Zamzam. What do you know about Zamzam?
Well, I know it's a really special type of water for Muslims.
That's right.
And it comes from Mecca or Medina.
That's right.
And it's really hard to find it here.
That's right. Well done. That's really good. And I've tested you. You weren't ready for those questions, were you? So it's good to know about Zamzam because Zamzam's an amazing water. And in our previous segment, young Syra told us that Zamzam does not have an expiry date, which I didn't know. So, wow, these are amazing things to learn. Do you guys know? Okay, Akram, you want to share something? Go for it.
It's not about Zamzam, but you know the reason why what's it called?
Hajar or Ismail? Yeah,
Hajar and Ismail ran Safa and Marwa 7 times.
That's right.
Now because in Ibrahim, he built the Kaaba, and then now after each salah they go around the Kaaba 7 times to remember Hajar.
That's right. Doing the Tawaf is something that's been done to remember that Ibrahim alayhi salam built the Kaaba, and then going 7 times back and forth from Safa and Marwa is to remember what Hajar done. Tawheed, do you have something to say?
I don't know if he said this, but Zamzam means stop, stop.
That's right. No, you're right. Absolutely. Even if Zahir didn't say it in our previous segment, Hamza said that Zamzam means stop, stop. So Hajar was saying stop, stop to that water that was coming out, wasn't it? And that's how its name came, Zamzam. Shuaib, do you know anything about anything else about this story of Ibrahim alayhi salam?
The Zamzam water, it cures illness.
It's true. With dua to Allah, as well as drinking Zamzam water, it does help deal with some illnesses. It's true. And even scientists have looked at that, and they've said that the purity of Zamzam is more pure than any other water across the world. So, it's really fortunate that we get to go Umrah or Hajj, and we get to drink Zamzam. Yes, Akram?
I had Zamzam water yesterday.
Did you have Zamzam water yesterday? Yes, alhamdulillah. That's what's amazing about nowadays. People coming back on planes from Umrah and Hajj, they bring the Zamzam water with them. But if we went back 1,000, 2,000 years ago, Zamzam wouldn't be coming to these areas. Well, I say 2,000 years ago, but we know that Zamzam was refound by the Prophet's granddad. But yeah, 1,000 years ago, Zamzam wouldn't come here so easily. So we're very fortunate that we can get Zamzam. Great. Well, no, I'm happy you guys have all spoken about this, because this is actually final testing question to all of you guys. Why is the story of Zamzam so important for today's Eid? Or what's the relationship between the people of the story of Zamzam and today's day? Does anyone know? Liana, can you think? Let's talk about the baby. What's the baby's name? Ismail. And what's important about Ismail in today's day? Go on, Akram.
I think when Hajar was holding Ismail, he was like stamping his foot on the floor, and then the Zamzam water came out.
Yes, but today's Eid day, it relates actually to a complete different story in Ismail's life, which is that Ismail was meant to be sacrificed.
Oh yeah.
But then Allah sent the ram down, isn't it?
And I think Ismail helped Prophet Ibrahim build the Kaaba.
Okay, super, thank you. Right, Liana, I understand you're going to do us a nasheed, aren't you? Are you ready for this? I love nasheed is my favourite, by the way. What's the nasheed you're going to do?
I'm going to sing Rahmatul lil Alameen.
Rahmatul lil Alameen. Okay, Liana, when you're ready, I want you to look into camera 2. And guys at home, I want you to hear Liana's going to do a very special nasheed for us. When you're ready, Liana, off you go.
يا من صليتك كل بالأنبياء يا من في القلب رحمة للناس يا من أولوت كرونا بالإسلام يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي حبيبي يا محمد أتيت بسلام والولا محمد حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد يا من حليتك يا نبي الإيمان يا من في جنة الإحسان يا من أولوت كرونا بالقرآن يا حبيبي يا شافعي يا رسول الله بأمي وأبي فديتك سيدي صلاة وسلام عليك يا نبي حبيبي يا محمد فديت بسلام والولا محمد حبيبي يا محمد يا رحمة للعالمين يا محمد صلى الله على الأنبياء.
MashaAllah. That was amazing, Mumtaz. That was, it's very difficult. I want you guys at home to know how difficult it is to come up and do a nasheed, especially for memory. We're so used to memorizing surahs. Not everyone does a nasheed. So well done to you, Liana. How long did it take you to memorize that nasheed?
3 days.
3 days. It is a tough one. This is one of the harder ones. Did you listen to the Maher Zain version? Yeah. MashaAllah. Let's talk about nasheeds. Shuaib, have you got a favourite nasheed? Which one's your favourite? Oh, you like Rahmatul Lil Alamin as well. How about yourself, Tawheed?
My favourite nasheed is called Rab.
It's called Rab. And who sings that?
I forgot his name.
Okay. How about yourself, Akram?
Mine is called Qamarun.
Qamarun. Who sings that?
I forgot.
Wow, I'm learning new nasheeds.
But it's like a children's song.
It's a children's one. Okay. How about yourself, Zahir? What's your favourite nasheed?
I don't know if it's a nasheed, but Qalbi fil Madina.
Qalbi fil Madina is a nasheed. Yes, it is. There's a very nice Maher Zain version, actually. I said it in the other two segments. I'm going to let you guys know. My favourite is Mountains of Makkah. Who knows that one? Mountains of Makkah by Zain Dika. You know that one? Yeah? Okay. Well, really good, Liana. I like that. And maybe in the future when I do a nasheed program, I would really like you to come along and try it out. So practice more. You're doing really good. Alhamdulillah. Right. We haven't got too much long left. I do want to get a game in, but Shoaib, you've got your story left to tell us, haven't you? So when you're ready, I want you to read your story out and look at the camera, and then we can talk about it.
So this is about Eid al-Adha. So the story about is Ibrahim alayhi salam and his wife Hajar had a son named Ismail alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam left Hajar and Ismail alayhi salam in the valley of Makkah. After many years, Ibrahim alayhi salam and Ismail alayhi salam reunited. Allah tested Ibrahim alayhi salam by telling him to sacrifice Ismail. Without hesitation, Ibrahim did Allah's command. But Allah saved Ismail alayhi salam and sent down a ram for Ibrahim alayhi salam to kill. We celebrate Eid al-Adha by slaughtering a sheep, goat or cow to remember the action of Ibrahim alayhi salam.
MashaAllah. What a way to wrap it up for us, in the sense that telling us the purpose behind, not the purpose, but what we remember from our Eid al-Adha. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for that, Shoaib. And really good work you've done there, because you read that up yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Did anybody else help you?
No.
Where did you research to find out about the story?
I just listened to Prophet stories on YouTube.
Very good, mashallah. And what a good way to do it. Thank you, Shuaib. I think that's really good advice. You guys at home, if you want to learn some Prophet stories, why not jump onto YouTube? There's so many out there. Listen to Prophet stories and write them down so you can remember them later. And sometimes even writing it helps you to remember it more and absorb it more. So thank you very much for it, Shuaib. That was really good. Right, we've got a few minutes left. I asked these guys what game you want, because the last two segments we had Splurt being played by both groups. Both groups chose Splurt despite their array of choices, and we had a tight call between the Quran challenge and Tapo, and this group just outvoted, because we got 5, we got 3 people that wanted Quran challenge and 2 on Tapo. So the way the Quran challenge works is I'm going to ask you these questions, which are quite hard questions. Whoever gets them right, whoever gets one of these questions right on this card gets to keep the card. The person with the most card at the end wins. Are you ready for it? So no need to put your hand up, just shout out the answer. Is that okay? Because I know you are a quiet bunch. I need you to shout louder. So you ready for this? Yeah? Okay. Right. Who knows the answer to this question? Who was keeping an eye on the floating box in which baby Musa alayhi salam was put by his mother? Shout out the answer. Who was it?
His sister.
Okay. Whoever gets his sister's name gets to keep the card. It's a really hard one. I can see it on the edge of your lips, Liana. What are you going to say?
I know it, but it's that I kind of forgot it at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna let Zahir keep them. It was his sister, and her name was Miriam.
Mariam.
Miriam, yeah.
Mariam.
Yeah, her name's so different to Maryam. Right. Okay. This would be a really tricky one. Talking about stories we did today. Name the mother of Prophet Ishaq. Come on. You guys at home, do you know the name of the mother of Prophet Ishaq? Shout out. Who knows the answer?
Mariam.
No. Keep shouting. You can shout. I'm going to say. I'll give you the person that gets it right. Keep shouting out loads of names. Think of a really common Muslim lady's name. Hajar. Nearly. Not quite. It's the other wife. It's not Khadija.
Fatima.
No. It begins. I'll give you a clue. It begins with S.
What's the second one? Safa.
No, what did you say? You said Safa. You said? No, not Safa.
Marwa.
No, not Marwa, because Marwa doesn't begin with S.
Eh.
It begins with S and ends with H. And has an R in the middle. What did you say? Sarah. I'll let you have it. Okay. Come on, guys. Right. This is quite a tough one. Okay? Name the prophet who had the special power to interpret. You don't have to raise your hand, you just shout out the answer.
Snake.
No. Name the prophet who had the special power to interpret dreams. Oh,
Yusuf
well
alayhi
done.
salam.
He was very fast. Everyone knew the answer to that. Okay. First person to say it, yeah? Where is Masjid al-Aqsa situated?
In Medina.
Palestine.
No?
Mecca.
Jerusalem is the answer. I'm looking. Palestine is right, but Jerusalem is the answer after. Nice try, Akram. You thought about all the countries in the world, didn't you? Right. Oh. Where is Badr located? Where is Badr located? And it's not Mecca.
Medina.
Yes, I'll let you have that. It's not far from Medina. There you go,
where is
Zahi.
it?
Badr is not far from Medina. From Medina, you have to travel west, I believe, is the direction I went. I have been to Badr. Mums and dads, I hope you've been to Badr as well. It's a lovely sort of semi-oasis now. And it's a tourist area now that you get to see the plains of Badr. But
Did Hamza die there?
Hamza died at the Battle of Uhud.
Oh.
Yeah, but Battle of Badr was the first victorious war for the Muslims. Right. Okay, here's a tricky question. Who were the Al-Ansar?
The helpers of Muhammad.
Yes, you've got it. It is the helpers of the Prophet ﷺ in Medina, who are known as the Aus and the Khazraj. Yes. Okay. Name the Prophet whom Allah told to build
Prophet Ibrahim.
the Ark.
No.
I'll let Leanne have that one. Harold, you got to join in, mate. Okay. Right. Oh, here's a really hard one. Name the wife of Fir'aun.
I forgot.
Not quite Aisha, but the same starting letter.
Aisha.
No. Aisha, he said as well. Not quite Aisha, but the same
Amina.
letter. Alina, not quite. Huh?
Amina.
Amina, no, it's not, but the same starting letter and the same ending letter as well.
Amira.
Huh?
Amira.
Not quite.
Aya.
Not quite. Her name is quite similar to one of the continents.
America.
What did you say?
Asia.
Asia, but how did you say Asia?
Asia.
Asia, very good.
Oh yeah, Asia.
Very good. Wow, we haven't got. I've got this is a final question. Yeah, final question.
Why?
So, huh? Oh, because we're out of time. We already got 20. We already had a few minutes. So, right. Let's see who can get this one. Which prophet was born
Oh, I know.
miraculously without a father?
Prophet Isa.
Oh, yeah, go on then, Akram. Right, we're out of time. We're out of time. Wow. How many did you get?
I got one.
Tawheed, you haven't got any yet, but okay. You got 2. How many did you get?
3.
Three. Oh, it's a draw here then. Well done, guys. Let me take the question cards off you. Guys, have you had fun?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good to have you. It's really good to... I do actually want to do a special thank you to the Qurtuba Institute who gave us their students for this special Eid in the Summer program here on IQRA Bangla. So thank you to Qurtuba. And inshallah, I hope maybe I'll see you guys again in one of my regular TV shows. And if any of you guys are interested, maybe in the future for when I do the Nasheed show. Okay? Inshallah. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Qurtuba. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you've had a wonderful time on our TV program. I hope you had a great and a lovely remainder of your Eid. Inshallah, I hope to see you all again in the next shows that I do. Enjoy the rest of your Eid, and thank you to everyone for joining us. Until then, Eid Mubarak again. Taqabbal minna wa minkum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.